know what
You got
any
a
of this.
heated seat in there.
This thing has.
Heated seat.
Where's the heated seats at?
You're sitting in it.
Where's the button?
Hello, my name's Jackson Kilgore,
And I'm Jacob Kane.
And I'm Olivia Sargent.
and this is Bo. And we were
Today
at,
we're not at Broadhead Equipment. Okay.
How's your day going, sir?
It's going good. I get here and I kind of check my emails, see if anything's come in from our manufacturers, from things that are funded and things need paid off. I check in with the different employees and kind of help them get set up for the day, see what they need, see what I can do for them. But yeah, every day's a busy day, so it's going good.
How did you get into the tractor and heavy equipment business?
So, growing up, I had no experience to any of this. My dad's been a heavy equipment mechanic for 30 plus years, but I did not get the mechanic gene whatsoever. I went to Auburn for wildlife management, and after school, worked a job as a research assistant and just didn't feel right. So, moved back home and started working with my dad in his mechanic shop at the mines. And 2019, he bought this place, and I moved over here with him, and we kind of co-founded this company together. And like I said, I'm not a mechanic, so we started out as heavy equipment repair, rebuilding engines, components, and I didn't have a knack for it, but for the business side of things, I found that I really enjoyed it. So we reached out to a few different manufacturers, started selling the Bad Boy Zero Turns, the Coyote tractors, and I've just grown from there. Don't have a business degree or anything like that, so everything marketing-wise, business management, it's been learned from YouTube and watching what other dealers have done and done well, and just tried to put our own spin on it. And good Lord's blessed us. We've done a decent job with it.
So, can you tell us, what your dealership does, in simple terms for people that never set foot near a tractor?
Yeah. So Broadhead Equipment is Alabama's largest Coyote tractor dealership. Bad Boy Mowers is our main zero-turn line. Any sort of equipment needs, whether you're a homeowner or a professional, grass cutting, earth moving, land management, just any sort of tractor equipment needs. We have the stuff. We can work on it. Yeah.
So what's the coolest or most high-tech machine you sell?
Ooh, that would be a hard question. Probably the Coyote HX 115, which we have in our shop right now. We're putting a loader on it. It's a 115 to 125 horsepower tractor that Coyote came out with about 2 years ago. It has all the latest and greatest technology that you would expect in an agricultural tractor. I think price point on that's mid-70s. So a lot of tech, really good price. Coyote's really good at building a quality product for a very good price, and they stand behind it with a really good warranty. After this podcast, I'll let y'all go take a look at it. And, it's a really cool tractor. Mm-hmm. We'll actually have it at the Jefferson County Rodeo Dragging the Arena. Mm-hmm. So, if you go there, you'll get to see it operating.
Are tractors and heavy equipment getting smarter? Do you see a difference, with the AI and GPS and stuff?
Yep. Yeah, definitely. So the GPS and AI stuff, a lot of that is add-ons that other companies are developing, and then you can kind of bolt it on to tractors and equipment. But Coyote just come out with an app that you put in what tractor you have. It kind of follows your tractor around because they're coming out with these GPS modules. And they're saying if you ask it questions like when's the best time to plant corn in central Alabama, it'll spit out how to plant it, when to plant it, kind of how to do it. So AI is really kind of taken off in the ag industry. Um, and you said GPS. A lot of the new equipment coming out has the GPS modules where you can track the equipment, see the runtime. If it's throwing a code, you can read the code remotely, or the dealer can read the code remotely, and kind of do some remote diagnostics. So it's a lot different than the older equipment where it's just a machine. A lot of the machines now are kind of starting to think.
If you had like recommend like a tractor for like a beginner who's just getting into just driving a tractor in general, what would you recommend?
So I would say that depends on what you're looking to do with it. Some of our tractors, the little 21, 24 horsepower tractors, if all you have is a couple acres and you're looking to take care of a small garden, you got a little yard, or a little CS would be the perfect tractor for that. If you got 30 plus acres and a hunting club and you're planting green fields, one of the larger tractors like maybe a DK would be what you're looking for, something in the 40 to 60 horsepower range. Our most popular tractor is the CK. It's about the size of like a Kubota L series or a John Deere 3 series. It's anywhere from 24 to 40 horsepower. It'll do anything that a smaller tractor will do, that a larger tractor will do. It's kind of that sweet spot for the majority of our customers.
So how much do one of these machines actually cost?
Depends on which one you're looking at. The CS's, I'll leave most of the stuff to my salesman, so I'm having to come up with some numbers. I want to say the smaller tractors, you're looking 17-ish thousand. I think our most popular ones are around the low 20s. But the bigger tractors, they go all the way up into the 70s and 80s. And some of our construction equipment is multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars. We sold a 10-ton excavator to a man, and it was $200,000+. But most of the ag equipment's, about the price of a car or less.
What made y'all pick Bad Boy mowers and this specific brand of tractor?
So when we were starting out, we threw a kind of dealership request to every brand that had an opening in the area, and Bad Boy was the first to reach out. It worked really well that Artec was kind of getting out of Bad Boy right at the time that we were looking to pick up a line, and they came and spoke to us. We were a good fit. We picked them up, and we've been running with them ever since. We're one of the larger Bad Boy dealers in Alabama now. Coyote Tractors, they were our second tractor line. Our Bad Boy rep knew the Yanmar tractor rep, so that's how we got set up with Yanmar. And our Yanmar rep at the time then left to Coyote, and when he did that, we picked up Coyote, kind of following him, which Coyote was the line we were always wanting to have when we started out. It's just, you have to have a little bit more experience as a tractor dealer, have a little bit more history built up. They're not used to signing on like new startups, which we were 6 years ago. So that's kind of how that started.
So this business is fairly new if you think about it.
Oh yeah, 6 years, 6 years in March. So yeah, I did not expect that I would be here when I was graduating high school. I thought I was going to be a veterinarian or a researcher or something like that. Definitely not running a tractor dealership.
It's like, what was like the craziest repair job like y'all ever had to do?
Oh, there are some of them that come in here and you're just like, how did they do that? I've seen tractors with the whole rear end ripped off, mowers with just catastrophic failures on the deck. Anything made by man can break. Doesn't matter if it's a John Deere, Kubota, no matter what brand it is, something's going to break. It's just a matter of when or how it does it. So yeah, there's some pretty big, expensive things that are broken in this dealership.
Do your Bad Boy zero turns, does any of them have airless tires?
Yeah. All of the R series, which are their bigger commercial series, they have solid front tires. and we can put this thing called liquid tube in the rear. It's like a sealant, so if something, a nail or big old thorn or something puts a hole in the tire, it'll automatically seal it as it's spinning.
Hmm.
But yeah, they do come with solid tires on the front.
Can you tell us how it does that? Like, how does it repair it while it's?
I'm guessing it has something to do with the way the polymer reacts to like dirt, or I mean, it wouldn't be air because there's air in the tire. It would seal the inside of the tire. I don't know exactly how the chemistry of it works, but it's something to do with the reaction with something on the outside, whether it's dirt or moisture or something.
It's like, what's the hardest part about like running this dealership?
The amount of hats that I wear. So I do, we have a bookkeeper, but I do all of our major accounting, all of our marketing, help out the salesmen, deal with the manufacturers, so Coyote, Bad Boy, all of our smaller manufacturers. I think we have 8 employees now. So, I mean, I don't do it by myself. My dad also does a lot of the help, but it's just the amount of things that there are to do every single day is it's up there. It's just a lot to do every day.
So how have you seen like technology change in the past few years?
So when we were starting out, we were using QuickBooks. The system we use now is specific for tractor dealerships. So I mean, just for us, that's a personal technology change. But from the manufacturer side, the new AI, the new they call it telematics, where you can track the machines. Other dealers, or not other dealers, other brands have had telematics where you can track the machines and kind of keep up with it remotely. But the AI side of things has really started taking off. I don't even think I knew what AI was whenever we were starting this business. I use ChatGPT to kind of help me out with computer programs, like if I'm doing a spreadsheet and trying to look into the data on the spreadsheet. I don't know how to do it, so I'll ask ChatGPT, hey, can you show me how to do this? And then you can kind of test it against the data to see if it's actually spitting out a real formula or not. So that kind of stuff, just the ability to learn how to do things, the things that are on, YouTube and the internet and AI, it's a lot more than there was whenever I was just starting.
What's something people misunderstand about your line of work or your business?
Probably just that we're a family business. Like, we get some people come in here and, we're not Tractor Supply. We're not a, big 20 plus location dealership. So we do everything we can to help people out. But sometimes, something happens, like if it's a Tractor Supply thing, we'll get their mowers in for warranty. Well, we didn't sell the mower. We, we'll take care of the customer the best we can. But, yeah, I guess that we're people and that we're a small business, so we don't have like the big pockets of like a huge corporation or, 20 plus employees where, things can get done super fast sometimes. That's probably the biggest misconception that people have about us. Like, we are a big dealership and we're growing really fast, but yeah, we're not a huge corporation.
Right.
It's like, if someone my age wanted to get into, I guess, the tractor business, what would you recommend?
Selling or working on them?
How many of
Which
these?
one? Selling them or working on them?
Selling on.
Selling them? All right. So our salesman, he actually, when we hired him, he was working for a mattress firm, and he is the best tractor salesman I have ever seen in my life. So if you wanted to start selling tractors, I would say learn how to sell just anything. And then once you get into selling tractors, you got to know the brands that are being sold. Like, say you work for us, you would need to know everything there is to know about the specs on Coyote tractors, or well, at least the big stuff. You know, if someone asks the fuel capacity, I don't know that, but I know where to find it. I can pull it up on my phone if someone's out there. So need to know the product, need to know the competitor's product, and you need to know people. The big thing of selling is, you know, someone comes in, they're looking for something to fix a problem they're having. Whether they need something to cut grass, they need something to move dirt, they need something to plant a grain field. You're not just, you know, selling them a tractor, you're selling them a solution to the problem they're having. And in our line of work, that solution just happens to be tractors. So that's kind of how you get into selling is you're a problem solver for other people's problems, and you're filling that the solution to that problem is a product that you're selling.
All right. So for this question, you got to be honest with us.
Hmm?
Do you ever just hop around on a tractor and drive it for fun?
Oh yeah, I did that yesterday. It wasn't a tractor, it was a zero turn, but yeah.
No, zero turns are really fun. I like
yeah.
driving those.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not very often because you don't want to put a lot of hours on anything before it sells. But yeah, every now and then, you know, just hop on a tractor, drive it around the lot. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to put fuel in it.
What's the highest horsepower you have on one of your zero turns?
I think 40 horsepower. It's gas, so it doesn't have the torque of like a 40 horsepower tractor. But the Vanguard 40 horsepower electronic fuel injection is the biggest engine we have on a zero turn. Right next to it, the one we stock normally would be the Kawasaki 38.5 electronic fuel injection. But both of them are, you know, right up there in real high horsepower. On a lawnmower, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So, like, what is your, like, dream piece of equipment to own or sell?
I really want an excavator. We have Mechalak, which is a French construction brand. They make excavators and wheel loaders and backhoes and some real specialized equipment. But Coyote's coming out with a excavator line probably end of this year, maybe around this time next year. And I really want one just to have. Like, there's some projects I got around my house where it would be really useful. And they're just, excavators are my favorite piece of equipment to operate. So.
Do you have any advice for someone who's curious about heavy equipment and just wants to like work with their hands?
Yeah, we actually take in some people that over the summers between classes, you know, once you're old enough to work, you can come in and, you know, start putting things together. All of our implements come in crated, tractors come in crated, and everything's supervised, of course. But yeah, there's work to be done here, and you know, we're a place that will teach you how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, where can people find out more about your business?
Broadheadequipment.com. That's our website. That's where we have all of our inventory. You can just follow us on Facebook, Broadhead Equipment, or YouTube.
It's not me.
That's me.
Well, can you hit a button on it?
I don't have it.
Oh, I thought that was an outro.
We're gonna get flagged.
Vince Neal, please don't sue us.
But yeah, Facebook, Broadhead Equipment, or broadheadequipment.com. That's where we keep most of our stuff.
All right, before you do what you're going to do, we just want to say thank you for supporting the FFA tractor driving contest.
Yeah.
And the Cordova Quarterback Club helping us with that mower.
Yeah.
That's very much appreciated.
For many years,
Yeah.
supporting FFA tractor driving. I usually don't talk really, but I'm gonna talk on it. Can y'all hear me?
I mean,
Can you hear me? I need to get closer.
a little bit.
I call these folks to come. Probably can't be seen. That may be a good thing though. I call Jordan when we need a tractor for FFA tractor driving. There's no questions. It's just where do you need it and when, and they bring it. And y'all have been awesome to work with, and we sure
Thank you.
appreciate you supporting these kids. and to be willing to do this, because this is time out of your day, and time is money, of course. So,
Well,
thank you very much.
I'm 30. I'm very close to, I can still remember when I was in high school, when I was in college, and I would have loved to have, a tractor show up at Corner High School, or, just be able to go out and put my hands on it. I didn't even know anything about tractors at the time, but I would have thought it'd be cool. So I just, like giving back to the community and helping y'all out.
Like, where do you see Broadhead in where do you see the business in 10 years?
So in 10 years, my dad's probably going to be retired, I would hope. And it would be me running the place. I would like to see us grow to a multiple location dealership. Stick with the lines that we have, but just grow them to multiple locations. This is my retirement, and if I have a kid one day, hopefully it'd be theirs. We're a family business. I'd like to see it be a multi-generational, multi-location thing. My name's on the side of the building, so that's what I'd like to see it grow to.
If you could go back and tell your teenage self one thing, what would it be?
No lottery numbers.
No lottery numbers.
No cheating here.
I probably wouldn't change anything career-wise, because what I've done career-wise has gotten me to where I am. Going to college kind of taught me how to learn the things that I would need to build this business. But I would probably tell my younger self to get more serious about going to church. That's thinking back to college. There was just so many missed opportunities that I had to, share the love of Christ that I didn't take because I was not serious in the church at a younger age.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I think that's one of the best ones we've heard.
Anything else?
I think that's all.
So,
I have your timer.
okay.
We're gonna hold it up for the camera.
She was ready for it.
I think he's ready for it.
So,
He doesn't look nervous like the rest of them now.
I watched the last episode.
oh yeah, what we're about to do.
Hey, you got an advantage in.
All right, so you got to name types of salad.
Oh, no.
He was ready.
No.
He was ready.
I was thinking I'm not going to disappoint my wife because she loves her fancy cheeses.
No,
I was
I'm not-
building a list.
I'm not allowing this.
I'm kidding.
You
I'm
asked the
kidding.
man the cheese.
I'm kidding.
He watched the podcast. You asked
I'm
the man
kidding.
The cheeses.
I'm kidding.
I'm now that I'm under pressure, I'm gonna forget half of
You
them.
gotta name as many cheeses as you can in 30 seconds. If you watched the last episode,
Were you practicing
That's
in the
our-
mirror?
Do what?
Were you practicing in the mirror this morning?
For the cheese quiz.
I ain't gonna say yes.
I ain't gonna say no either. though.
Cheddar. Monster. Mild cheddar.
Stop giving him answers. What are you doing?
Those were ones that I practiced this morning.
Okay, so you know the drill. You got 30 seconds to name as many cheeses as you can. Yeah, our highest is 11. He got 11.
Yeah, it was
right?
11.
I think so.
He got 11.
I thought it was on.
So see if you can beat it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Gorgonzola, blue, mozzarella, pepper jack, pimento, cheddar, Swiss. Romano, Mexican blend, Velveeta,
That's a good one.
cheese whiz,
That's the best one right there.
That's the cheese of my
goat
childhood.
cheese.
Go.
That's 12.
Oh,
That's 12.
That was 12.
I'm
Tom.
drawing a blank.
That's
Okay.
12.
That's
12.
That's a new record.
That's 12.
12.
He even said cheddar. Did he?
Yeah, you did.
I didn't hear Parmesan, I don't think.
I didn't hear Parmesan.
Ah.
Yeah.
I didn't hear hoop cheese.
Mild mozzarella.
Mild cheddar. Sharp cheddar.
Spicy cheddar.
What is the first one you said?
I can't even remember.
It's some-
Gorgonzola.
Gorgonzola or something like
I
that?
never
Gorgonzola.
Maybe.
Gorgonzola.
What is that?
I don't think I've heard anybody
What is
mention
that?
one on the cheese quiz.
I don't know what that is.
I don't even know if I've had it before, but I know it's a cheese.
I've heard of it. I've never had it though.
Alrighty.
Tom,
We have
for
some.
the walk around?
Gorgonzola
Yeah.
cheese.
Sure.
Okay.
You want to go
He's
look at
Googling
tractors
it.
and skid steers?
Yeah, we're gonna go look at tractors.
Ugh.
This whole place used to be a sprinkler manufacturer, and I think they went out of business in like the 70s or 80s. And we tore out the front office there to put up this wall and build an actual showroom. But I'll give you all a tour. It was in my brain. So this is our parts department. All of our fast-moving parts, filters, belts, accessory kits, the actual kind of nuts and bolts, sensors. We build all of our own hydraulic hoses. This area here is our small engine shop, so where we work on all of our zero turns. And through here is where all the big equipment's worked on.
I see a side by side. Let's do some donuts.
So we will work on anything that can walk through those doors. And we've had things in here that have been too big to fit through the doors, so we'll take the components out and bring the components in. But right now, all we have in here is Coyote stuff. So we got a couple of skid steers, Coyote side by side, and then that's the HX down at the end that we're
Is
putting
that the big
loader
one
on.
you were telling us about?
Yep, that's the big 115 to 125 horsepower. So everything comes to us crated. We have to put the tires on. We have to put the loaders on. If it's an
This
open
tractor
station, we
is
have to put the
quite
roll bar,
large.
seat, all the attachments. But y'all can climb up
It
in
has
there.
a buddy seat too?
Yes, it does.
Jack, come on.
I ain't gonna sit down on your lap again.
So if you're doing hay, if you got cattle, this is the size tractor you would want.
I think that buddy seat's probably got a weight limit on it.
I think I exceeded.
Don't press button.
You ain't gonna break anything.
Oh, hey, easy.
Give it a
Don't-
look around.
I'm showing.
No,
Dude,
and
this ain't the camera.
Here, y'all show them what it looks like. up there.
Okay. Wait, is it locked onto my face? Okay.
No, it shouldn't be.
So we're this is the steering wheel.
This thing has AC in it.
It has a hazard light.
It's got Pioneer radio.
This is where you do the horn. There's a bunch of stuff. I don't know what
You
any
got
of
a
this.
heated seat in there.
This thing has.
heated seat.
Where's the heated seats at?
You're sitting in it.
Where's the button?
Anything around here, feel free to dig, grade, play with the bucket.
Okay.
Might have to give us a little tutorial here.
So, with this skid steer, you're going to
Everything in my life has led up to this moment right here, and I'm not even wearing the right shoes.
Women can't drive.
I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing right now, so I'm gonna just drive. That was kind of scary.
Yeah, hot out here. Mama, that robot.
This is weird with just one hand. What do the buttons on this one do? The buttons on this. What does that do?
those control hydraulic functions, which we don't have anything hooked
Okay.
up, so right now they don't do anything.
Okay. I just
You have
make
a
sure.
diagram on your right and a diagram on your left. The white sticker on the side, that's saying that you got low fuel. That's fine.
Oh, okay. He's just gonna spin circles.
Everyone always says I look like an operator because I'm fat and I'm
What's
lazy.
my date of birth? What's your date of birth, Olivia?
November 7th.
You're 18, right?
Yeah, November
Where?
7th. 2006.
Why can't I go, Pat?
Why didn't you tell me that? I didn't.
Wait, what year?
2006. So can you like put the bucket down like this and drag it back for us? Jack, try to pick this up.
They're right there.
Try to pick it up.
Get your right, bring it to the right. It's gonna tilt right hand to the right.
No, to the right.
Here you go.
Push it to the wall. There you go. A little more. You gotta go more.
What?
You gotta go more. Push it to the right. Push it. Lift it up a little bit. Push it a little more. To the right. To the right. Now, come forward. Now, tilt back towards you. Towards you.
He's buttery smooth. Buttery smooth.
It takes practice to be all right.
Oh, I know.
Dirt.
I'm not gonna get on there and show you how good I'm not.